It's Live with Leah. It is 4 o'clock p.m. on Thursday, April 22nd, and we are taking a moment before we get started just to make sure our live feed is working, since we had some technical difficulties about a week ago. Taking a look, looks like everything looks good, but I'm double checking. I don't know how to do that from my phone, but we'll see. All right, we're working on it. Anyway, I'm Leah. This is Live with Leah. I do a live cooking show every week from my little kitchen here in beautiful Italy. Today we have a special giveaway. We are going to be giving away this amazing pasta maker. I think it's the most expensive thing we've given away so far. It's valued at about 59 euros, so about $65 American. I'm a professional chef. I have the pleasure of living here in Italy with my military husband and my beautiful son. And I go live once a week to help you build some kitchen confidence and maybe teach you a couple of things, little tricks that I learned along the way. So today we are going to be making my favorite dish. It is a spicy spaghetti. I absolutely love how simple and how easy this dish is. Are we still good, Alex? All right, like I said, we had some technical difficulties last week and we didn't get optimum video, so I do apologize, but let's get started. For this recipe, you are only going to need a few ingredients. Olive oil, spicy crushed red pepper, spicy chilies, fresh chilies, dried chilies, whatever you can get your hands on, garlic, minced, some pepper, and some spaghetti, right? I love using the thinnest spaghetti I can find. It's usually spaghetti number 3 or thin spaghetti. It cooks up really fast in about 3 to 4 minutes. It doesn't take long. So this dish comes together really quickly. Now, since this cooks quickly, we're going to go ahead and get our sauce started. It's not so much a sauce as it just is flavoring your spaghetti. I have my extra virgin olive oil. And if you've watched this show in the past, you know that we don't saute, we don't fry in extra virgin olive oil, but this is going to cook on a low and slow temp. It's not going to sizzle, it's not going to fry up. We're just going to warm the oil and infuse it with the garlic and the crushed chilies.
Debbie says all is good, and Giancarlo says ciao.
Ciao, Giancarlo.
And he goes, I love pasta.
I love pasta. Pasta, I love you. Pasta is life. So today, my friend Giancarlo, who's Italian, is going to recognize this dish as aglio, olio e peperoncino. Aglio, garlic, olio, oil, peperoncino, spicy red peppers. Now, if you don't have these spicy red peppers or fresh, like bird's eye chili peppers, those nice little red Thai peppers, you can absolutely use crushed red pepper, the kind that you put on pizza. Maybe about a tablespoon, a teaspoon, depending on how spicy you like your pasta. I happen to have these really spicy peppers from my friend's garden. They are ridiculously spicy, so I'm only going to use one pepper. All right, so my oil is just getting warm. It's not going to get too hot. It's going to just stay nice and warm.
Linda says one of my favorites, and Giancarlo sends clapping emojis.
Yay! We love pasta. All right, so I've just got my garlic in here. I minced my garlic because I love minced garlic. All right, my friend Giancarlo, the Italian, he may want his garlic left whole and smashed and just infuse the oil with that garlic flavor, but I'm American. I love garlic. Garlic, te amo, means I love you. So I just pulled this off the heat because it's starting to get a little warm. Again, I have this on one of the lowest settings possible, and I just want to flavor that oil. I don't want my garlic to burn. I don't want it to get too sizzly crispy. I'm going to take my sharp knife, and I'm going to carefully just chop up my little chili pepper. I'm really excited to show you this dish. This is April. My birthday was at the beginning of the month, so it's technically still my birthday month. And this is one of my favorites. So this is a dish that my husband makes, teaching my son how to make before he goes off to college. It's so amazing in its simplicity, but it packs so much flavor.
Julie Tully says, good morning, sunshine.
Good morning, sunshine. So glad you're there. Glad we're still going live. We don't have any difficulties yet. All right, I'm going to pop my chilies right into the oil. Again, if you have those nice, pretty little fresh red chilies from the store, more power to you. I just don't have them today. And all I'm doing is seasoning my oil. I'm infusing it.
Giancarlo says, I love garlic too. We have to make garlic cream.
Ooh, garlic cream, yes. All right, now I'm just gonna swirl this around. I don't know if you can see what's going on. Can you see, Alex? Yeah? I have to applaud my young, beautiful son for being back behind the camera today and helping me out. He's had a long day at school. He came home. He just wanted to take a nap. I'm just cooling down the oil that's already in the pan just so it doesn't sizzle too much. And he's here and he's helping me out and he's amazing and I appreciate him so much because he would rather be napping right now. But these videos are as much for you as they are for him. He's going to go off to college after senior year next year. He's going to have to cook for himself. If he ends up in a dorm or an apartment with a little stove or a little hot plate, this is a dish that you can make really easily with 2 burners. It doesn't take a lot of equipment, and you can always, as an American, which we love to do, add something extra to this. You can always add some grilled shrimp just to make it more of a robust meal. An Italian would probably have the shrimp first and then have the pasta, or the pasta first and then the shrimp. But we're doing it Leah style. All right. No, we're not doing any shrimp today, but you catch my drift. So I've got my pasta. I'm gonna make just 1 serving right now. So that's, well, this is a little bit more than a serving, but roughly a little bundle of pasta here. And I'm just gonna drop my pasta into my boiling water. My water is boiling rapidly right now. I've salted it, so it's seasoned. It kind of tastes like oceany, but not as salty as the ocean, but it is flavored water with salt, and it's gonna flavor my pasta as I drop it in. So I'm gonna go in the middle of my pan, open my hand up, and just drop my pasta. Pasta is dropped. Now I have a little timer because we are live and I will not pay attention. I'm just gonna set this for 3 minutes just so I can check on my pasta. And we're gonna go to al dente, maybe a little past al dente, just a little softer. I'm just gonna give it a little poke to make sure it all gets in the water. And I'm gonna turn my attention back to my sauce. So this, again, extra virgin olive oil. If we had smell-o-vision and you could smell this, it would knock you down. It smells so good.
Brenda says hello.
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for tuning in. So while the pasta is cooking and the sauce is heating and infusing, I'm just gonna chop up a little bit of fresh parsley. I love parsley. You do not have to really put any herbs in this pasta, but I love seeing just little pops of green. So I'm going to carefully take my sharp knife, right, and just mince my parsley. So like I said, it's Thursday, April 22nd here in Italy. We are still locked down into orange, which is the 2nd most severe lockdown. We can go to the shops and we can do some things, but we're still discouraged from like getting together in groups. Going out is very limited, and hopefully we will be in yellow, which is less severe by the end of the month. So looking forward to that. With that being said, I spent today, I hope you had a good day, I spent today shooting my intro to my new videos. I've decided to clean up my act. My husband, who's been on the show with me, has been on my case about putting together a more polished video, and I'm 100% on board. He is so right. Last week our video was fuzzy, the internet dropped us a time or two, and it drives me crazy when the work I'm putting out there is really just like subpar. So in order to be a better demonstrator, I will be editing a few videos and posting them on our, what's it called, a website, on our YouTube page, and they will be a little more polished and a little more in-depth. So yeah, I spent the day shooting my intro to that, and I'm exhausted. All right, I got some beautiful parsley, prezzemolo, that's what they call it here. This is flat leaf parsley. I've got my garlic and my peppers, and my pasta should be done in just a few seconds.
Kristen Bowne says officially will be yellow and Monday, or on Monday.
Yay! All right, spaghetti's looking good. So we're gonna be yellow on Monday. That means we can go out. I haven't read up on exactly what we can do, but we will be a little more free to roam about than we have been in the last few months. I know in the States you guys are kind of in different places all over the country. I wish we were in a better spot here, but we're getting there. People are getting vaccinated. People are wearing masks. So hopefully we'll move in the right direction. All right, I'm gonna check my noodles and see where we're at. All right, my spaghetti is still a few minutes from being done. I think my water stopped boiling once I took the lid off, so we're crunchy. We need a couple more minutes. I put the lid back on just to let it cook a little bit longer. But yeah, this is super easy. The one thing I'm gonna do is top it off with a little bit of aged Parmesan, which I picked up from the market about an hour ago. I bought it already grated just for ease of doing the show. And once we're done with this dish, we will do the raffle. We have people out there with numbers 1 through 35. I have 35 little practice ping pong balls, and we'll pull a ball and select a winner. So super excited about that. We're gonna give away this beautiful brand new pasta machine for making fresh pasta. I did open the box and I didn't quite get everything back in the same way, so it's not 100% snug. But if you're in the area, we'll deliver it to you, and if you are an APO or a stateside address, we will mail it to you. It's gonna cost me an arm and a leg, but it's my arm and my leg.
Hello, Michael.
Oh, hey, Mike.
Sissel.
Sissel. All right, perfect here. Just gonna pull this off the heat. I want it to stop cooking. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. Check my pasta and see where we're at. Okay. So one of the tricks, and this is a trick I picked up as a chef working in restaurants all over the world, is finishing your pasta in the pan. All right, so we're to this really fancy place in Arizona, and we did sort of like Italian, Moroccan, kind of French infused food. It was beautiful. But one of the things that we did to really make our pastas awesome is once we take the pasta and it's cooked, we put it in our pan and we add a little bit of that cooking water, which has all that starch and that salt, and that's going to help this oily sauce stick to the noodle and not just be like a glob of oil on the plate. It will be nice and golden, but the pasta water has that starch and it's going to kind of help coat that noodle, and it's going to be really good. So I'm super excited for that. We're just a few seconds away. If you have any questions, my amazing cameraman will definitely shout them out, and if not, I will look at them after we're live and answer them to the best of my abilities. But super excited. The first video I'm making that I'll be posting up hopefully next week, nice, clean, polished video, is my super easy pasta dough recipe, and I'm super excited. So whoever wins this pasta maker, you can find thousands of videos all over the internet on how to make fresh pasta dough, or you can check those out and then come back and check mine out when I post it as well. My recipes will be definitely for those based stateside, who live stateside, using American ingredients, because not everybody has access to these amazing Italian ingredients like I do. So I definitely have that in mind, and I'm thinking of you. There'll be very American friendly interpretations of some of the dishes I picked up working around the world. All right, so my spaghetti is done. I'm gonna bring it back over here to the heat. I'm gonna carefully bring my pot over. Please do not do this at home. I don't want you to get burned. And now I'm gonna take my noodles and I'm just gonna put them in with my sauce. All right, so I don't know if you can see, but this water is kind of cloudy. It's got the starch from the semolina flour, which this pasta is made from. That's what dried pasta is made from. And so that's come off into the water. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. We've got all this spaghetti. All right, perfect. Now I've got my ladle, and I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons of this water to my noodles, and I'm just gonna stir them up. Now these are pretty tongs, but they don't really do the trick. So I've got my handy dandy tongs. So the pasta should already be seasoned with salt because I seasoned the water. So what I'm gonna do now is just add in some fresh black pepper. And I'm not gonna add any additional salt right now. Is everything okay, Alex?
Yep.
Okay, because I'm gonna add cheese at the end on top. and I want to taste that cheese. That cheese is salty and it's gonna flavor my pasta as well. So, beautiful pasta. Let me just pick this up a little bit here. I don't know if you can see, but all that oil is coating the noodle, right? It's not just sitting at the bottom of that pan. And the reason that it's doing that is because of this water. This is like gold. It's like sticky goodness. It's gonna help that sauce stick to that noodle. And I'm just trying to get the, bits of garlic here. This smells so good. All right, so I don't know how the Italians feel about this. Giancarlo, mi dispiace, but I'm gonna go ahead and add in a little bit of my parsley now. This is how I like to do it. This is how I make this dish, and this is how I like to eat it. And that's it. It's done. This is my spicy spaghetti. Oh, let's get this plated up. Oops, all right. So I've got my tongs, and I'm just gonna fork through the noodle. Use the edge of the skillet to kind of hold it together, kind of like you're doing a big piece of pasta on your fork, like a big scoop of pasta. And I'm just gonna plate this on my plate. Now I want to see some of that red chili, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit and get some of this chili and this garlic right on my plate. And here we have my spicy spaghetti, Leah style. A little bit of extra parsley, a little bit of this Parmesan cheese, and that's it. It is super simple, super delicious. I'm gonna eat some so you can see me in real time get a taste of this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Nice big fork of pasta. Pasta is life. That is spicy. One pepper, oh my goodness, so good. I can feel it back here. This is absolutely delicious. By not adding any extra salt to this pan, the cheese has given it the perfect amount of saltiness. It is phenomenal. If you haven't ever tried this dish, I encourage you to make it, give it a shot. You do not need to do any fancy grocery store runs. Pepper, pasta, crushed red pepper, salt in the water, garlic. That's all you need, and some good olive oil. All right, one more bite, one more bite. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm so happy. Okay, ready for the drawing? Are we ready, Alex? Yep. What's up?
I don't know who's who.
Oh, nobody knows who's who. So, if you commented on the post yesterday, there were 35 people who were the first 35 to comment. I gave you a number. I don't know who has what number right now. So once we're done, I will let you know who the big winner was. If you are watching, you will know instantly. 1 through 35. Here we go. For this beautiful pasta maker. All right, Alex. Close your eyes. Do you want to reach in and grab a ball?
No.
No? Okay. Here we go. Number 25. You are the big winner. Who's number 25? Do we know? No? Oh my goodness. We don't know, but we will know in just a second if you'll bear with us. Whoo.
What was the number?
25. Who is the big winner? Do you know, Alex?
Bobby Atkinson.
Bobby Atkinson! You are the big winner, chicken dinner. The beautiful Bobby is the winner of the pasta maker. 25, yep, 2-5. Luckily for me, she lives here in Italy, so I don't have to pay to mail this to the United States. Thank you so much. But if you didn't win, please keep watching the page, keep following us. I will post up another giveaway very soon. We will post the picture on a Wednesday and raffle something off on a Thursday live. I love putting good stuff out into the world. And if it costs me a couple extra bucks to put something nice out there, I love doing it. I love sharing my passion with you and my little tips and tricks to help you build some kitchen confidence and be a little more successful with your endeavors in the kitchen. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching me make this amazing pasta. I'm gonna post the recipe on my website, theculinaryunderground.online, as well as on this page when we're done. Have a fabulous, fabulous Thursday. Stay safe. And Bobby, I'll be in touch soon, my dear. Ciao, you guys. Thank you.